Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca,
I'm Dana.
and it's Wonky Wednesday. I remembered to make it that name. Woohoo! Ah, what you been up to today, Dana?
I have been in here in my office cutting some stuff out.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow.
I've
You
got
busy?
um
Hi, Ann.
I'm not gonna do this for everybody, but I cut this out so I could see if I could cut it out very good.
Mm-hmm.
Can you
Oh,
see
how
it?
cute. Yeah.
That's better. And then I cut this one out.
I'm like sweating so bad, and I don't have a fever. It's just driving me crazy. It's so weird.
Well, you probably should go to the doctor or the hospital. Not
Well,
just
I mean,
your doctor.
everything's reading, everything's normal. I mean, we dropped off my urine, so
What about your
I'm
blood
on
pressure?
antibiotics within 48 hours. But it just stinks that it takes them so long to, you know,
Yeah.
get it to me.
See this one?
Hi, Stephanie. Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Let's see. Which else do I have?
I thought there's no thinking. There's no thinking in jelly printing. Well, that's got a nice old.
Here's one that I didn't really like whenever it cut out.
Oh, I bet you it's nice.
So I didn't cut anymore.
I bet you it's a a nice stencil once it's
I got this one.
used. What's that called? Stenciled out? Stenciled it? What you gonna use that? What you gonna use that for, Dana?
Who knows? Well, I cut some out so that I'll have them for myself because I'm not doing the whole crapola thing that we did before.
Yeah, that was too much, huh?
Yeah. And then, well, that's that same one, I think. It is. It's just
I'm
backwards.
just using my little plate today so I don't have to think so much. So ladies, I'm not feeling good, but I've been laying down for 2 days, sleeping.
I cut these out too.
Oh, I like those. Are those just on paper?
Yeah.
I like those.
Then
Now,
that one.
how long does that take to cut out compared to the stencil?
Um, a lot less because the stencil has to cut twice. But paper's a pain in the butt to cut sometimes.
I'm so glad I didn't invest in one of those. I would have used it so little. Like I just invested in one of these good printers. Boy, was that a mistake. I've used it no times. I really didn't even need it. I just thought I needed it. Was one of those I thought I needed.
These were okay. I don't.
And I'll be fine. I always am. I'll bounce back.
See these?
Oh, did you do those?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Those take.
stenciled them out and stuff, right?
No, that's all cut paper and paper pieced.
Oh, so it was like a
And
whatever that's called. What's that called? What's that called then? Hmm. A what's it called, Dana? Quit making me guess. I can't think. My brain's not working. Stop making me think. Dye. You dyed it. You die cut it. It.
No, I cut them on the Cricut and then put them
Oh.
all together.
Oh. Hi, Beth.
I'm fixing to try to cut.
Oh yeah, I was sleeping for days. It feels like I needed to get up. And now Shannon's in there sleeping.
Of course.
She said she took that specimen in, and she acted like they didn't know what the heck to do with it. I said, oh, great. I'll probably end up having to go back because they'll say, oh, we never got it.
I think you need to find a new doctor.
Well, yeah, he's good, but I don't think he is as in,
If
he
their
knows
staff is
about
not
me.
as good as they are, then they're not worth it.
Well, no, I didn't take it into I took it into a clinic.
Oh.
I took it into the hospital's clinic so that I didn't have to wait. I can, because he's all the way where Shannon works. This way I can just take it into the whichever clinic is open at the time and stuff. So, hey, Flo. So yeah, that's what I did. Well, I didn't do it. Shannon did. I just had to pee in the cup. And she was like, well, what do I do? I said, well, with Gatton, I put it into a bag. I said, like a little gift bag, because I don't want him to be embarrassed carrying in a cup of pee. She's like, oh, okay, just give it to me. I'll take it in. I said, it's a little bit different with him. It's, it's a little bit different. Most people don't want to just. Oh, that's going to be fun. There's going to be too much.
Okay. I've got a mess on my desk. I can't even pull my jelly plate out right now because it'll get lost.
Got a mess on my desk. Oh, it's Kellyanne. Hi, Kellyanne. Oh, it's Shacker Blacker. Shacker.
All right.
What you cut? You just still cutting stuff out?
Yeah.
We don't really have any plans today with me not feeling good. I wasn't going to come on, but I've been laying around and sleeping. I thought I'd try to sit up for a little bit because laying down isn't really good for my lungs. So how about what scared me yesterday was that blood pressure being so high.
Yeah, that was too high.
But it's, it started to come down right away as soon as I laid down. And my sister didn't panic and tell me to go or call the 911. Felt like I probably wasn't dying. Oh, that's all right, Flo. It's all good. It's just been a while since I've not felt like this. Wait,
yeah.
Does that make sense? Yeah, I think so. It has. It's been a little while since I've been sick. I was sick for a little while all the time.
This lady I know, she went out of state on vacation and died on vacation.
Oh.
And yeah, she was like 63, I think.
A very good vacation.
Yeah. Well, she had a rough life. I mean, mainly because her husband was abusive. And so they split up. She had a new boyfriend. And then she goes out of state with him and dies. Kind of crazy.
I found out today that little stinker of mine that's in there taking a nap right now isn't just going on a cruise. They're going to the Bahamas cruise. The one where I was COVID and I was sick and didn't even get to enjoy not a single day of it. No, I think the very first day I enjoyed it. And then I was sick the rest of the time in bed. Even in Bahamas, I slept through the whole darn thing.
You ain't missing much.
So she's coming down there. She'll be back down. She's going to Key West, and it's like what is that? It's 8-day cruise. I said, I thought you were going to be gone for 5 days. Hey, Esther. What?
And she gets to come to Florida.
Yeah, I know. 8 days she's going to be gone.
Gonna have to fire her.
She's already been fired. I found, and I didn't even know. I said I had to find out through Facebook, through her battle buddy that she's going with. I had to find out her post, man. What's up with that?
Hey, Flo. Hey, Esther. Okay,
it's very wonky today, but hey, at least they get to see us. That's not something. She was afraid to tell me. Oh, Ann, I think so. I think she knew. She was like, I didn't realize. I didn't know. It was just, I sent you what she sent me. Yeah. And I said, well, it didn't say anything. And then I seen her over there scrolling back through the text to see so that she could come back at me and say, here it is. No, she didn't send me anything that said she's going to the Bahamas. Going to Kingwood. Where's Kingwood at, Esther? I don't know where that's at. Is it close to me? I don't know. Where's that at? Dana, what kind of dye machine do you have? Hey, Candy.
Oh, I have a Cricut Explore Air 2.
Oh, in Houston. All right. That's a little far from me. I don't know why I did the darkest color first. I guess I should have thought that through a little bit better. Can't even see the pink. Hello, Barry.
Hey, Barry. Jeez.
I turned my air off, so now it's hot, and Gatton's been, he's like dying, and it is hot. It's not hot in the master, which is so funny because the master is usually horribly hot. I guess because we left the windows open last night and pulled the cool air in, it must not have warmed up enough to, I don't know. Well, I don't think it got warm until after 9 this morning, and by that time, the sun is kind of starting to pass where it would become beating down on that window. So I don't think it heated that room up. But boy, and me, I've been in bed, so I didn't realize how bad it was everywhere else. I come in here and I almost died. I was like, please, God, and open up that window. I told you it was hot. I was like, dude, you better step off me. I'm not feeling good. Step back with yourself.
I'm looking for paper. Sorry.
All right. It's a calm day. Becca, does your son still live? Yes, he lives. I kicked him out of the big room though, Esther. Now I have the big room, which ignore. I'm still working on it. I've been in here a month and I'm still cleaning it. But I now have the room where I can do dances in the middle of the floor. Ooh, look at all that space. Hey, that is nice and clean now because this here, that's on wheels, so it moves around. This is my trash can, and I had a cute little spot way over here for my trash can. It looked cute over there, but it's not helpful. So I had to put it out here where I can reach it. I'm gonna fit. You have to have your can where you can throw stuff in it. Yeah, once my AC's off, I'm pretty stubborn, Barry. I don't turn it back on. I pay that bill. I'm pretty stubborn about it.
I ain't fixing to be hot for nothing.
I know you aren't. I know. Good thing you're not
probably
my
would freeze
wife.
at my house.
Good thing you're not my wife. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I ain't coming to see you in the summertime then.
Oh no, I wouldn't want you to. I don't invite anybody in the summertime because I don't keep my house cool enough even in the summertime for most people. Because one, I'm always cold, so I keep my house pretty warm. Pretty warm. Most people think I'm a little ridiculous about it.
She's ridiculous, y'all.
Redunkless. Like February, March is a really good time to come visit for me. That's like when I have the temperature in the house is nice and comfortable, and I don't need to run the heater or the air conditioner for for myself because I'm so cold. I don't have the heater on. So,
well, I'll just go to a hotel and then you can come see me.
That might be smart.
We do have.
You don't want to be rude or anything, but that might be a really smart plan.
We have a timeshare in Austin that we can go to.
Oh, it's probably a nice place too. Where? What is it?
A Wyndham.
Oh, there. Okay. I don't know if that one's old or if the Wyndham is old. I can't remember where that one's at.
Oh, I don't like that.
Well, there is a little, it's like a mom and pop owned hotel, motel, buy your drugs out of it, hotel right up in our little town. They probably, however, somebody said that they had their parents stay there because they had an air conditioner issue and they had people come to visit their parents. And they really they said it was really nice. It's old, and you have to, when you look at it, you can tell it's old. I mean, it's probably, I think it's like even one of those, like the dang,
Shoot, I'm picky.
Blue coats and red coats spawn in the backyard. Yeah, I know, Dana. That's what comes with having friends. Oh, hi there, little.
Well, that's because Scott can get points, and so
spoils me.
He does.
Look at you see it? You see that little critter? Hi, buddy. Not anything compared to Florida, whatever those are, lizards, but he's been around. That little guy's been around for a while. You would think there'd be more, because why would he be here by himself? I mean, maybe there are more of him, but I only ever see just one out at a time. And he's been here since we moved here. You guys see him?
Been there since you moved there?
What I say? It's been here.
You've been there. You've been here since we moved here.
Whatever. That thing's been here. There, yeah, you can see him moving. Bye, wherever you go. It's not. Bye. Now we didn't ever get. Now you know what we don't get to see is Fred. We won't ever see Fred again now. I mean, I will. But you guys get to see him because I'm in the front of the house now. I'm in the front of the house. Mm-hmm. Fred lives in the back of the house.
Oh, come on. All right.
I'm just sticking with my 3 favorite colors, guys. I'm just doing it with these 3 colors. But the boom.
Dustin's home. You'll hear my dogs start barking. They hear my phone go diddy-ding, and they're like...
And they know. They're like, "Ooh, who's home? Who's home? Who's home?"
They'll be sitting there whining. And you can hear my windows shaking right now. I have a son that apparently can't hear.
Oh, I used to thump my radio really bad. I'm surprised. I was really surprised at how loud she does the radio. There's been a couple times that I've caught like her coming home and stuff, and I heard it, and I'm like, wow, you thumps that pretty loud. A man down the road that usually keeps peacocks was sitting out on his porch. Hears something crying, grabbed his flashlight, turns out a bear cub. It's up a tree. Oh, was Mama around? That's scary. Oh, you didn't know you had black bears? Huh.
Oh God!
I'm used to having black bears.
Well, why don't you find something else?
Through our yard all the time. They still do. I just don't live there anymore. My mom sends me pictures every once in a while. My neighbors have bird feeders, and they think that they're feeding the bears. Think they're feeding them, not the birds.
Yeah, I showed that to Caleb today. He started laughing. He was like, "Buy cheap, you buy again."
Yeah, that's true.
Serendipity.
Your dad's, I don't know. He's got steel toed. I don't think you want steel toed.
Well, I don't want no size 13 either.
He don't wear a size 13. He wears a 10.5.
Really?
Yes.
Hey, don't give your dad that much credit.
And he has like brand new boots.
Oh,
Yeah, because he gets them free.
Unless Mama Bear isn't far away and Mama Bear got hit by a car. Oh, really? Well, that's good, Storm. That's great, Barry, that they're coming back. That's good. Have you seen big cats in the area? That would be kind of cool, too, if they started moving back. I know you don't think so. But I think so. I think that would be a wonderful thing. Bobcats, yeah.
Okay, just let me tell y'all. When you're using a Cricut,
okay,
the paper you use matters immensely.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I've heard that.
I think my paper is the same brand.
Mm-hmm.
And drives me nuts.
Does it not cut? Is it grab or is it
tears?
Yeah. Do you have to like use a brand new blade when you use that brand or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I have to adjust it. And if I'm not sure, like this one cut perfectly with the other color I did, and this
one, that one's not.
So
welcome all the animals. Yeah. You are a nature nerd. My aunt likes to fish. Just saying. I'm just saying. She catches and releases. I'm saying she would go fishing with you. She has waders. Just saying. I'm just saying. Wouldn't it be weird if somehow, some way they met each other and stuff and started dating, and then all of a sudden I found out. He tells me, no, I'm dating somebody now. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's great. And then I find out that they're dating each other. That's like serendipity.
Is that what you call it?
Right here. Right there, well, it says serendipity. My paper wasn't big enough for it to be serendipity.
It says dip. Stick.
Dip. Friend or dip. But you have hope. And I thought I said cherries. Hope and cherries. It's cherish. Mm-mm. I hope I have another purple. I hope I have another purple. I hope I do. I hope I do. What'd everybody do today? I feel like it's been a week. It really does. It feels like a week. And weren't we just on or no? Oh, no. Yeah, Monday.
Monday.
Right? Yeah. Not that wasn't that far along. Oh, for goodness sakes. My brain doesn't work normally, and now it's I'm even more challenged.
Hey.
I'm about to shower and leave. Because I
Weird.
guess I gotta be
You-
there.
I wouldn't because I don't talk to her that often.
Even
What kind?
I wouldn't have a clue.
chicken with potatoes and Italian dressing.
On the chicken?
Yeah. What? It's
Y'all
so-
love putting that stuff on.
Well, and there's one with barbecue.
It's fine, I'll eat it. I'm just saying. You put that stuff on everything.
Well,
No. I get why I'm like sort of a bad person.
why?
It's the Italian.
You are not Italian.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, but
You're
you
not
would
that much.
know the name.
Like 28, 26%.
Who's Italian?
I don't think so. I don't think it said that.
I want you to actually, if you can remember, look it up. I want to see from where. What part.
Who's Italian now?
Dustin thinks he's Italian.
You said I was Italian.
No, I didn't.
You said that's why I get all the girls.
He wants to be Rico Suave.
You said that's why I get all the
This
girls.
morning, I tried to earn bridge on the cruise. It's not easy.
Here, Dust.
Easy. Bridge is not easy. I'm gonna call him Rico from now on.
He's a mess.
Wasn't Rico? Isn't that? Oh, whatever. What am I trying to say, Dana?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
I don't know what you're trying to say either.
Dustin.
He's not even Italian at all, is he?
No.
Not even one little inch. He's been telling people for about 2 years now that he's Italian. Got that?
No. Like, Dust.
Dude, you're Puerto Rican.
So he's 44% Indigenous Americas Mexico.
Ah, that's almost
He's-
half.
Yeah.
Odd.
He's 17% from England and Northwestern Europe.
Oh, okay.
9% from Scotland.
Uh-huh.
Germanic Europe.
Haven't heard any Italian yet.
No. Nigeria, 5%. Spain, 5%. Cameroon, Congo,
pretty
Western
close.
Bantu peoples, 4%.
Did it say fancy people?
No, Western Bantu.
Oh, I want to be part of fancy.
Wales, 4%. France, 2%.
France is close.
Nigeria, 1%. Southern Bantu peoples, 1%. Eastern Europe, Roma, 1%. And Basque, 1%.
There's not an other that Italian could fit into, is there?
No.
Other.
No.
That's what it is. It falls right under that other, Mom.
And then Gage is 31% Irish.
Ah,
24% Southeast Asia.
Hmm.
12% Scotland. 11%
he's really a Heinz 57.
Yeah. No, Dustin was worse. And then he's
Well, I
what's
don't know.
Dai?
Just one side of the family. The other side was indigenous.
What's Dai? Dai? Is that like
Die, you're dead. That's what
huh?
that is. Die is you're dead.
No.
Yeah, that's what that word means.
It's 8%. Wales 8%,
It's
and
only
Germanic
8%.
Europe.
You're that his only 8% of his heritage die. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe they're
Where's
vampires.
that at? Dai is from Thailand, Vietnamese.
Ah, I liked it better that he was vampires.
Sorry.
So, and then he's also 24% from, well, it says primarily located in Cambodia, Myanmar, and Thailand.
I would have guessed that over
He's,
there, that
yeah.
the Asian in him when you look
Well,
at him.
and his one of his brothers looks the most Asian out of all of them.
Yeah.
So I'm mostly Irish.
Yes, you're 31% Irish.
I'm mostly Irish. Fucking kidding me?
Gage, I want to start. Gage, I want to start seeing you in a kilt.
See, you should have went to Lake Wells. You could have wore one.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, what? Yep. Yeah, Dustin, I don't know where he got.
He wanted to. His girlfriend probably is, and so he probably was like, "I need to be too." That's my guess. That's my guess. I am too. I'm Italian. My fiance was Italian. Oh, and we didn't have this DNA crap. I'm just telling you, he was Italian. If I could show you, I don't have one right here with me because that was like 40 years ago. But he had the hair and the nose, the attitude, and then of course in the 80s with the rolling up the sleeves and everything, you looked at, you didn't have to, you just had to have the dark hair and stuff.
Gage is really, he looks more I don't know. He looks Asian, but sometimes more than others to me. Like
I would just, out of everything, that's the only thing that I could say that I could see, but it's not like prominent for sure.
Yeah.
When and I've only seen maybe a handful of pictures of him.
Yeah. But his brother looks a lot more like he's Asian. Like he's got the squinty eyes more and the hair that's really fine and just swishes.
Do you know if his birth mom or dad was Asian or no? You don't know.
Birth mom and grandma. His grandma, I don't know if I have a picture of her, but yeah, she's Thai.
Oh, does she make a good lob salad? That's my favorite.
I don't know, but they live in Italy.
Well, maybe that's why he thought. I bet you that's why he thought he was.
No, that's Dustin that thought that.
Oh. Well, he got confused. He thought it was.
I know some of your family lives here, but your aunt that's really decent is
the decent one.
Isn't she ever in Italy?
Yeah, more than that. My grandma.
Your grandma and everything.
They speak Naples. They don't even speak Mandarin.
You need to go visit, especially if they're decent. Would they be willing to have him visit?
Well, they do come to Florida, but whenever they were going to come last, COVID hit.
Oh.
And so.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be better to go there? I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, if I could afford it.
Well, if they're decent enough.
But I don't know them. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. Well, trust me. I haven't even been able to get to see my dad that's there in Florida. Yeah, no. And my sisters. But I sure the heck know him on Facebook. I talked to my nephew, and I don't even talk to my nephew, but my nephew and I leave comments back and forth more than anybody. He's like 11 months older than Gatton.
Like I've talked to him online, and Gay just talked to him on the phone.
Oh, that's good.
It's been a
My
while.
dad doesn't even want to talk to me. Jerk. Could have got him for so much money. I didn't. I decided to live in squander instead.
Oh, okay. What happened to this one? Ow.
Probably should have after I found out that his wife was the reason.
Yeah, but probably wouldn't even make you happy.
Then it would have hurt his family, you know?
Yeah.
They wouldn't have been able to have the life that they have. And that's always what I thought is it's like, I can't do that. It wasn't who I was. That's not how my mom raised me, you know? And she left it up to me when I was turning 18, you know? She said, there's all back child support and it's up to you. Eight 18 years of child support. What would that be?
It depends on what he had to pay or was supposed to pay.
What he would have had to pay. He made good money.
Well,
he's a lineman.
Well, your mom should have went after him a long time ago.
She didn't want to. She was happy with the life she was giving me. I guess she didn't realize how crappy of a life it was. But that's okay, Mom. That's okay. My mama is really, how is that? She is just blinded by the crap
that men dish to her.
Well, that Dave did to me. She's totally does not remember that part. Like before he went to prison and before, it's like she doesn't remember any of that and doesn't think that it was that bad. I remember still at a 51-year-old adult remember.
And that made a huge impact on how you feel about things. And probably on your relationship with your mom too.
Oh, you know what? Now it's worse that I know that she didn't realize what was going on. Or that she did and she didn't think that it was that big of a deal. You know, my mother definitely is a, move on.
Barry needs a haircut.
Dana cuts.
Send your aunt over to cut his hair.
She was cutting her husband's hair the other day. I know because she said, I'll be there after I shave my husband's head or something. She said something. I don't know if she used that terminology. Maybe she was chopping her husband up and putting him in garbage bags. I don't know. I haven't heard from Scott in a few days.
Trying to shave it, but he won't let me. He says, I'm keeping my hair. I said, the fuzz you got on the top, it's mine. I'm like, okay, well, I'm glad you're proud of that little sprig there. did I do with my hole punch thing for my journals? Jeez.
Are you making stuff for your giveaways? Are you
That and for this fall journal.
Oh yeah, that you started. Mhm. I've seen your link and I haven't clicked on it yet, but I'm going to of that one, your first journal. But it sure does look really, really fluffy and stuff. And I'm like, what the heck, Dana? You used to make fluffy stuff.
I mean, that journal, that was my first journal that I did ever, and I traded it.
And you know what's so crazy about that? What I think is funny is my first journals are so much better than the ones I do now.
Oh, me too.
Wonder if it's because we just it's like been there, done that. Let's move on. I don't want to do it again.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So I put paint down, then I lift the paint up with a stencil, right? Right.
You can do it that way, or you can do your stencil down first, then put paint down.
Okay, I can do that. Put stencil down, put paint down, and lift it up. This is fun to put paint over a stencil. Paint over a stencil.
That paint looks gooey.
Oh no, it's nice. It's thick. It's kind of like paint that you would get in a, in a tube, like the good paint. Like, what is it called? What's it called? Help me out here. What's it called?
Oh, like the heavy body paint?
Yeah, that. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it is kind of a heavier body than, definitely a heavier body than our deco art and stuff. Bus bonus day and an. Are we speaking another language? What's up, Candy? I speak Taiwanese, but that's a rough one for me today. We talking about bus, like the kind on our chest? Bust bonus 6 day and has 6 days to contact you, or she busts. What else could it be? Oh, busy day. I wasn't close, was I, Candy? Wasn't even close.
See, this paper cut out perfect.
Are you enjoying the bridge, Anne? I don't know if she's still here, if she's left us to go play bridge. I see. I played with 2 people that play often, and what I have learned is there's a lot of hand signals and stuff, even though you're not supposed to do that kind of stuff. These little stinkers, they were. And
I don't like, what's the object of the game?
Well, you take out some cards, it makes me very uneasy. You take out some cards from the deck, plus you add some cards to the deck. I don't know what you do. I don't know. It's been forever. I played with Jamie's parents. And then Jamie told me afterwards that they cheat. But they don't call it cheating. It's strategizing.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It's playing decks. You know, you have a oh, I can't think what the heck. You know, one of the cards that's high or whatever. What's it called?
Oh, an ace or a king, or
Like it's like spades, but it's not. You can pick the suit each time,
oh, I
and then you
haven't.
have to say how many books you're going to pick up.
What's a
And
book?
you win the circle. Whoever got one was the highest card, or the what I'm talking about. I'm not feeling good, so I didn't understand the damn game to begin with. And now you're having me explain it to you. You're never going to understand now. Somebody throws out a 6 of hearts and somebody else throws out a 10 of hearts. The 10 is higher, so that they win that book. That's a book. Because when you pick it up and you put it down, you count those books to see how many you have. It's a card thing. Like when you play spades, you know how to play spades, right?
No,
200, rummy.
I can play simple shit like rummy.
Well, that's rummy. It's pretty much how you hold your cards in your hand and you play rummy, and you have to put the cards in the middle. Whoever wins. Oh no, that's not rummy. Rummy is the one where you pick it up and you have to make things 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 kings. And never mind. I take that back. It's not at all like that. What are you doing over there?
I'm trying to finish these up.
Our chat is so quiet. I think they all left. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. She sure did have a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow. Everywhere that Mary went, that dang old sheep wouldn't stay at home.
Oh, it just thundered really good.
I thought I heard some a little earlier. Oh, Kellyanne's working on a zine. I wonder if that's why they use Yupo paper for their stencils.
What?
The easier to cut it out. I wonder if you have to cut it out twice for Yupo.
I have not cut Yupo out before, so I don't know. I wonder how long the Yupo stencils last.
They didn't last but one time for me. I used them they didn't last for me. I had 2 ruined like within just like the second or third time using it. One it was made what the heck is her name? She sells on, or her stuff I think is really big on at HSN.
Oh, what's her face?
I think she does it's like more not calendar, journal.
Art stuff.
Yeah. I can't think of her name. I had ones by her and they actually stuck to my plate and then it's ripped.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried to cut it, so I don't know. I felt the material, but it didn't feel like it would be a long-term kind of thing to me.
Where did that come from? And I hope I didn't just wipe it up my nose. Maybe when it plopped, it.
The folder material, they wipe up nice too.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. Throw them in. You just throw them in the water. You have to. And I don't know if the Yupo paper. I mean, I suppose the thought is that you can, but I wouldn't. Like I said, I wouldn't. I didn't have any luck with it, and it wasn't thick enough for like if you wanted to just use it as a stencil too. You know, it wasn't like if you wanted to draw around it and use it as a writing. You know, fill in like stencils were like when we were kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But I you know, could be wrong. What the heck is her name? I've had one or two punches by her too. I had some punches and I had some
Martha Stewart.
No, I was just gonna say not Martha Stewart.
Sandy or no.
Yeah, it's right there, isn't it?
The girl that does all the foo-foo-y shit.
Yes. Yeah, because the stencil was a rose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a rose.
What's her name? Y'all know what her name is? Jeez.
Griffith.
Yes.
Griffith.
I still can't say the first name.
Griffith. Something Griffith. Out of 10 people, nobody knows it. Anne Griffith.
Anna Griffin.
Is that it?
Anna Griffin. Yep.
Yeah, Griffin. Yeah. Whew. It was
hard.
It was too
Pull
hard.
it out of there.
That was way too hard. Okay. Hey, Jessie.
There's some cute scarecrows on here. Mainly just their head.
Christina. Perry, I would cut your hair. Just shave it all off. Shave it all off. Becca, I just sent you some pics of my zine. Okay. All right. Hold on. Look at this fancy. There we go. Nope. Hold on, guys. I'll get it to focus. We'll get rid of that light, maybe. Probably just easier to turn it off.
Hey,
I'm leaving.
all right, be careful
I'm leaving.
because it's like raining.
Yeah. It shouldn't be raining. But they keep going.
Okay.
Okay. Pretty. What a good idea. What a good idea. I love it. It's very pretty. Great job. Little sewing zine. Right? She did do a great job. Like this, how I had it sitting on here. This is how I ruined one of them. I had it sitting on it, and I guess I left it on there too long. You wouldn't be able to pull it off. I had it, yeah, it didn't come off. It didn't. Hurricane Francine hits Louisiana. All you Louisianians with the bicyclers, stay safe. Oh, cute. Oh, we've been talking to you, Barry, and you've been ignoring us and gone forever. Now we know. You weren't ignoring us. You were cutting your hair. We told you we would be over. You have zero patience. Just take a razor and razor it off. Is that what happened? Use baby oil. Then it would feel like a butt. Then you'd feel like a butt.
Okay, just watching friggin' SpongeBob.
What?
Gage is watching SpongeBob.
I would hang out with him and watch SpongeBob.
Be
At
my
least he's
guest.
not on his computer. Or Xbox or whatever the heck it is. I hear you, bird. Shut up. Shut up, you stupid bird. Stop being so happy. It's nothing to be happy about. It's hot out. To them, it probably feels like heaven. But I threw away the little squeezy top, so I can't squeeze it. Oh, see, it will go all over the place. I mean, I didn't mean to throw it away. It just happened. Isn't that what little kids say? I don't know what happened. It just was gone. I didn't do it. Whatever just happened, I didn't do it.
Okay.
What?
No.
Somebody from Advent Health called me today.
About what?
I don't know. They left me a message, told me to call them back.
I'll call them.
I don't know what it was about.
Me neither.
You don't got that?
I don't know. Since they switched everything over, I don't know. I don't know how your bills are just coming by mail or email. I don't know what you told them.
It's dry enough or something. It pulled all the green off. That's funny. Sounds like you walked into a restaurant and they're letting the back people know you're there.
I don't know.
Chime, chime, chime. Oh. What is Halloween on this year? What day?
Let's see. A Thursday.
Oh, and we'll be home and we can scare the little kids. Hey, little red. Shaking, daking.
What the heck is that? Dang it.
Is everybody ready for my sale on Friday and Saturday? Hope so. Bring your pennies. Hopefully I'm feeling up to it.
Yep.
Because I'm breaking down right this second. I'm about done, I think. I'm going to pull this last pull. I don't think I can go much longer. I'm getting a little nauseous too, which, that's a sign of infection, right?
Probably, I would think. Well, in the antibiotics, if you take them on an empty stomach,
Well, I'm not taking any yet. I won't be getting any antibiotics until at least Friday. 48 hours, they said it's going to take. Because they got to let it grow.
they should have started you on something.
That's what I was hoping. But, they're so worried about me becoming
Resistant, I know.
resistant because I'm on stuff so much. But that's why. Well, and that's why I wait so long to contact anyone too, because because when I was first injured, that's what they explained that to me is, you don't want to get resistant to antibiotics, so you don't want to go on them every time you have one if you can fight it without it.
Right.
So I try, but all it does is prolong it. That's all I've ever seen it do. It's never been.
Yeah.
I think maybe one time I was able to fight it and, drink enough water to flush it through me and stuff. But, oh, thanks, Esther.
Yeah, you have to be super
You
duper
just scared the
diligent.
crap out of me. Let me, hold on. We'll hold on. We'll let that dry. Now go say hi. Everybody want to say hi. I love that I'm remembering to put my what the heck is this called? Apron on every single time. I haven't ruined a single shirt since I remembered to put this on. Or dress. Come here. Look at how I can move her. Come here. I'm not going anywhere. Not yet. Come here. Come here. Come say hi. You're so shiny. Yeah, if you get baths, you are shiny. Stay here. Hey. Stay here. Come here. Handsome. You're such a handsome boy. Sit down. Sit. Boy. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. He's like, what's going on, Mom? You're embarrassing me. Good boy. Did you get kicked out of bed? He probably tried to get close. He was on my side of the bed, and I think, tried to get close. Tried to move over towards her side of the bed, and he was like, kicked out, gone, skedaddle, huh? Mom doesn't like you on her side of the bed. She says because it messes up her sleep number. Which it does, because it adds another 70 pounds to this. So it you'll hear the bed go shh, shh. Let's see. Thank you, Christina. Thank you. That's Jughead. So pretty. He says thank you, Esther. We got to see a thingy bug outside my window today too. What wasn't a bug? What was it? What was it, Dana? Not a gecko. It was bigger than a gecko, but smaller than what you guys have hanging out of your trees.
Oh.
Yeah, one of them.
I don't know what they're called.
It wasn't an alligator. We don't have alligators in Texas.
Well, it wasn't an iguana.
That's what I mean. It's smaller than iguana. Those hang out of y'all's tree. And it's bigger, and it was bigger than a gecko, because our geckos.
Did it have a red tail on it?
No. Nope, it wasn't a skink or a skunk. What the hell's a skink? Both spelled it skink. What's a skink? Yeah. A lizard. Beth got it. Thanks, Beth. Just a lizard. Just a little lizard. But it wasn't a horny toad. We did have a horny toad, which they usually aren't this far. They're usually a little bit drier. But I have seen one here, which surprised us. Look up what the heck a skink is. We couldn't see it. I mean, because I have the whatever those are. Oh my goodness. Toads and tree frogs. We don't have any trees for us to have tree frogs. We have cedar bushes. I think they call them trees here, but a skink is a lizard closer to being a salamander. Yeah, maybe that's what it is than a skink. Never heard that before. Skink. I mean, but salamanders, they're orange and we used to catch them. No, this thing was bigger than a salamander. That's what I call our geckos. They're about that big and you squish them in your door. You don't realize. It's so sad. But you know what's so crazy is we used to get those in our apartment, like in the city, all the time. All the time. Those things were in our apartment and in the house that we lived in the city. But up here in the country, not so much. It drives the dogs nuts. Oh man, that would drive my cat nuts. I can see my cat like bouncing off the window trying to get to it because cats aren't that smart. They try to dive through the window. I feel so embarrassed for poor Luna when she does stuff like that. Chug's not so smart either. He's right. To be honest with you, I do remember a time that Gatton got him all excited and to go outside, and Gatton ran towards the back door, and Jughead ran to the door and then into the glass door, into the slime glass door, because it's just a big panel. It's not like, some have those paneling or whatever in it. Ours is just a big piece of glass. He ran right smack into it. And Gatton laughed at him. I said, "It's your fault. You had him all excited. He wasn't thinking, and he just ran it was, probably a nice clean day. It's not often that our glass is clean. With all the cats jumping at it and the dog's nose on it. Me trying to open it. Usually have stripes. Yeah, I think it had stripes. I can't remember. It's been a little while. It's been like 30 minutes since we seen it. Ooh, Esther smelled all of her. She no joke. Esther is like, she gets that stuff done. I thought she said 7 girls. She said several. I had the exterminator today because we had a basement loaded with spiders, crickets. They're terrifying.
We had these itty bitty tiny ants lately.
My sister had them this summer.
Like you can barely see them.
And they're not sugar ants. They're some.
No.
Yeah, my sister had those this summer.
I don't know what the heck, but
she's all the way up north.
Probably because we're having so much rain.
Oh, maybe they had a lot of rain, so maybe.
But yeah, I don't know. Them little suckers. They go.
Yeah,
they
was like, what the heck? She said, sugar ants, I can understand, but what are the heckers bringing these in? I didn't know. I'm not a bug girl. I'm just like, don't kill them, don't kill them. And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna kill them all. My sister has no love for animals. No, that's not true. She has love for some animals. On the lake. Gardener spiders. Because they're pretty beneficial. Well, the wolf spider is really beneficial too. We keep those around. They like, all the bad stuff. They're big and they look scary, but they're innocent. Eat all the bugs, mosquitoes, and all that. They eat actually all the bad spiders. They'll eat the brown recluse and all those bad spiders. I believe the tarantula does the same thing. I haven't seen. We have lots of tarantula holes in the backyard. And your foot. Well, that would not be.
Y'all get a lot of scorpions over there, don't you?
Yeah. And yeah, the tarantulas will eat the scorpions. The wolf spider won't bite you and have your leg fall off.
When we first got our other house, Scott crawled in the bed and getting all comfy. Next thing I know, he's flying up out of the bed. And it wasn't long after our house was built, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a good old scorpion stung him like 3 or 4 times before he could get up.
Yeah. I had one just about a month ago in the bed. I don't know how or why they find the bed. And Luna was playing with one recently. Shannon caught her and was like, "What you got there, Luna?" And it was a scorpion. Didn't see those until we moved out here. You know, until we moved out to the country. They weren't in the city area. And the tarantulas weren't in the city.
Are the ones y'all have really poisonous though? Like, or do they just sting?
Oh yeah, they just sting. No, yeah, it's not like Arizona that are the real. Now, what we do have that will get you is the centipedes. You have to. They will.
Yeah, we have those.
You lose your darn body part if you let that thing bite you and get you.
Yeah, those hurt.
Yeah, you have to be careful with them. And you get the city folk, the Californians that play with them. Weirdos. I know they got weird stuff out there in California. Look at the people. Just teasing. The weird people that they have. People are strange when they are stranger.
We get weird people from all over.
Weird.
Especially, you know, that girl Becca when she was down here.
I don't know what.
Really weird.
Wait, I wasn't down there. Oh, when I came to Disney? Did you smell me?
Whenever you lived down here.
Oh yeah, that was I was just a few months. I couldn't take all the rain. I couldn't take the rain.
See, you couldn't even handle it here. Jeez.
No, I couldn't. The rain was a pain. I was like, you can't do your hair. You may as well shave it off.
You just pull that shit back.
That's what I do anyways. But geez, and crackers. This is like at home when I lived up there when I got injured, it was like so cool to actually have a hairstyle and do it was the first time in like years that I actually brushed and did my hair and used a straightener because down here I don't. One, it's too hot to have your neck have it touch your neck. You know, your hair you don't have your hair touch your neck. It's just too hot to have all that.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't. I'm sure that the climate there's much like here, except for the rain.
We don't have. Yeah, I don't think it's humid here. Now, there's people that say Texas is humid, but they don't. What people forget is Texas is huge. Texas is the size of 3 or 4 different states. So if you look at it that way, you know, you're going to have part of the state like down near the ocean. Well, of course, it's going to be humid there. You've got a huge body of water, you know, and I'm in the center of the state. I think we just don't get the rain that the north does. And we don't have the ocean like the South does. So I just don't think we have. Do we get humid? Yes, there's times when we get humid, but nothing like up north. Like when it's 80 degrees and humid in up home in Pennsylvania, it's miserable. I'm miserable. Everybody's miserable. I'm amazed there's not more murder up there because it is miserable.
Humidities are horrible.
Yeah, for
And
real.
swamp ass.
Yeah. I've been praying for Baton Rouge. Yes. Yeah, I just got a notice on my phone that it landed in Louisiana, Esther. Yeah. I mean, right during the stream, my phone told me.
Esther, what state are you in?
She is not far from me, but she's in Louisiana. No, Mrs. Kentucky. She's in Kentucky.
Kentucky.
That's not even close to me, is it?
She's kind of.
She's in
She's over there with Barry.
Louisiana. It is Louisiana. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, she's like near Shreveport, which isn't far from me. I have a lot of friends that go to Shreveport to gamble, especially before the gambling up in Oklahoma started. Now it's closer for us just to go up there. And easier to get to. Kentucky Rock. Well, that's because it has you in it, Barry. If you weren't in Kentucky, it wouldn't be as cool. Like, are those little pieces you need to use?
Yes, I know. The people that do some of these patterns, they're not very smart.
They're not the very smartest people in the book. I think so, Barry. I think that's it. There's been so many times, Esther, that I've thought about how I could just swing down there because, when I come home from Pennsylvania, but I'm always so tired. Going up there, I'm too excited and I'm ready and I just want to go up there. And then when I'm coming home, it's like, oh, I'm so tired. I just want to get home. I wish I would I do have Gatton. I guess I could, but he's now to the point where he just wants to get home. He's at that age where he really doesn't care about visiting and seeing places or, now that he can drive, it was like, oh, we can go straight home. I can drive all the way through. Oh yeah, Joe's from Kentucky. Kentucky taxes are too bad. That's why we won't even look at a house there. The way you have to pay your taxes on your car and all that stuff is crazy.
Underwear.
And you have to in your underwear? You have to go pay your taxes wearing your underwear? So embarrassing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, you don't want to go pay your taxes in your underwear either?
Nope. My friend, they lived in Kentucky for a while.
She had to pay, and she told you about it, didn't she? She's like, I made sure I wore my Victoria's Secrets on that day.
But she wants to move back there, so.
She must have a lot of nice Victoria's Secret underwear.
She
Where's your sister at? In Houston? PA has all kinds of weird tax. Yes. Yeah, they have the right to work tax. You have to pay it every year. You have to pay us a tax that gives you the right to work in our state. I don't know if I could go back and live in a state that has state taxes.
Yeah, I'm glad we don't. It's already dreadful enough having to do federal tax.
I'll be down to
sales tax and
I don't know what it is in our county, but I know in Austin it's 8.25.
What is it in Kentucky, Barry?
I don't have we don't have state. You mean you're talking? I think you're thinking of sales tax, Beth.
Yeah, like sales tax.
Delaware doesn't have sales tax. How the heck do they get any of their money? Yeah. Well, she lives in a state without state tax. Little Red.
That's all I do.
I don't have state tax in Texas. Oh, Delaware doesn't have a state tax. Oh, yeah. There's lots of states that don't have state taxes. I thought she was meaning like sales tax, state sales tax. Boy, try saying that a couple times fast. Okay, Florida, you may as well say it.
Yeah, I don't care. They can find me.
You don't pay your Florida taxes? I thought you said they don't have taxes.
No, we don't. Like
Oh.
we have sales tax.
Oh, okay.
That's
All
what I
right.
was wondering.
No,
Like,
no, okay. Well, Beth asked if there was states that don't have taxes, and I think she was thinking maybe sales tax.
yeah,
And Little Red was giving her actual like Utah and Delaware and stuff like that. But
yeah. Like
mhm.
our sales tax is like 7.5% or something, but it can vary a little bit by county.
Yeah, that's what ours is by county.
But I'm
Virginia
sure that
sales tax.
like property
Well,
tax.
but like Pennsylvania, you don't have to pay taxes on clothes.
Our property tax is
Is
pricey.
tax free. What?
Our property tax is kind of pricey.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Ours is. I think that's everywhere. Even my mom's in a small little town is outrageous anymore. I don't know what the hell they're all thinking. They're taxing us out of owning property is what they're doing. That's really what they're doing. Somebody cannot pay off their home and still keep it because they can't afford the taxes on it.
Taxes, yeah.
And that's really sad when you've worked your whole life to have a house
Yep.
that you own.
Right.
Right, Barry? You have to submit that. And every time you do the hanky panky and you turn yourself around, you throw a quarter into the tax meter. Well,
I don't know what Scott's
people,
watching.
the only thing that's going to take care of taxes is if people start being more responsible for themselves and stop asking for more from the government. As long as we're giving more from the government, the taxes are going to keep on going up.
You got that right.
There you go. There you go, Little Red. That's the way that they do make you pay for it. They sure do.
Oh, you pay for it one way or another.
That's right. If a baby comes from it. That's good stuff. Thank you, Esther. It's been fun. I'm starting to really wind down. I'm heading out.
All right.
I'm heading out. All right, guys. I want to thank y'all for being here. Thank you for putting up with me tonight. I'm sorry it wasn't a hoedown, shake 'em up good time. I just am not feeling well. Hopefully I'll feel good for Friday night.
Feel better. Yeah.
All right. Love you all. Keep spreading love, guys.
Bye.
Bye.